It's time for another new Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Belinda Post.
Right now, it's a time when we're living, it's easy to feel divided or isolated. What people really need is friendship, community, and connection. Joining us today is Reverend Scott Chrostek, Director of Ministries and Programs at Resurrection. Welcome, Scott, and tell us a little bit about why you're addressing friendship.
Well, it's great to be here, and we're addressing friendship because this is one of the most important aspects of life. It helps us to become better, and it helps us to create a better world. We were created for relationships, and that's something that we are increasingly struggling with. And so we're going to deal with this topic head on. We're going to talk about the art of relationships and the power of relationships and how it is that we can go about living life making new friends.
So why did you select this topic?
We selected the topic because it's a felt need. A couple of years back, Vivek Murthy, he was the Surgeon General, he talked about how America is facing a loneliness epidemic. More than 12% of the population says that they don't have any close friends. 49% of the population claims to have less than 3 close friends. We are spending less time with people who shape us, who make us who we are, and this is the pathway toward the life that we long for. And when the time is so divided, when we're so polarized and trying to make sense of the world around us, and we're doing it by ourselves, it leads us into these places of despair or dis-ease or unhealth, and it becomes a crisis. And so how can we continue to make new friends? That's what we're going to focus on.
And it is something, we're not meant to go through life alone, so it's great to have friends. What can people take away from this message?
Well, when we're kids, we're predisposed to making friends. My daughter, Poppy, she's 5 years old. She just looks at everybody and sees them as a potential friend, and she'll introduce herself and invite them to be a friend with her. As adults, we've lost that ability. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how can adults make friends in this day and age? How can we take that risk to put ourselves out there, to build relationships so that we can continue to rebuild the fabric of our country, but also the fabric of our life?
And if we're one of those 12% of people who don't feel like we have a close friend, how can we get more involved with this message or anything else?
Well, I want to invite you to come to worship. We have worship services at all 9 area locations. We have services on February 8th and 15th where we're talking about this specifically. And in each one of those days, we're going to have opportunities for you to join a group, to get connected, to start that relationship making process, and to experience the life that we all long for together.
And maybe we can all be a little bit more like Poppy.
I hope so. The world would be better.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, and for bringing this message of the art of friendship.
This Kansas City Spotlight has been paid for by Resurrection, a United Methodist Church. For more information, visit resurrection.church.